Life is about movement and vitality. Don't let vein disease slow you down. Our cutting-edge procedures are minimally invasive with little to no downtime. Rediscover healthy, beautiful legs that keep up with your life. Regain your confidence and freedom to enjoy every moment. Choose Vein Clinics of Hawaii. Your journey to healthier veins start here.
Aloha, it's Kiana Kayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longstrugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longstrugs for all your shopping needs. Firefighters are still battling a remote wildfire above Mililani Moka. As of this morning, the fire had consumed about 1,100 acres and was 30% contained. The fire sent smoke and ash to parts of west and central Oahu, including Mililani and Waipahu. The fire was located east about 4 miles from the Mililani Moka community. According to the Honolulu Fire Department, the fire so far does not threaten any lives or properties. HFD recommends anyone who may be affected by the smoke to shelter in place or in a place with air conditioning. Anyone who is having difficulty breathing should call 911 immediately. President Joe Biden says that 74 more U.S. citizens have left the Gaza Strip. Biden made the announcement today as he dispatched his top diplomat, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, to the Mideast for talks with Israeli and Jordanian officials. The nearly 4-week-old Israel and Hamas war is still ongoing with no end in sight. Hawaii woman Ramona Okumura was among hundreds of foreign nationals and dozens of seriously injured Palestinians who were allowed to leave Gaza. The White House previously reported some 500 to 600 U.S. citizens had been trapped in Gaza since the start of the war on October 7th. Biden says those who were evacuated were dual citizens. Earlier this week, the administration reported a handful of Americans were among the dozens of dual citizens who were able to get out of the Strip, where a humanitarian crisis is unfolding. A former Memphis police officer has pleaded guilty in the fatal beating of Tyree Nichols. Desmond Mills Jr. is the first of 5 officers charged to reverse course. He pleaded guilty in federal court today to federal charges of excessive force and obstruction of justice. Mills also agreed to plead guilty to related charges in state court and cooperate with state and federal investigations, including civil rights investigations by the U.S. Justice Department. The 5 former officers who were charged also are Black. Federal and state prosecutors agreed to a recommended sentence of 15 years. Las Vegas hotel workers at 18 casinos could go on strike this month. The labor union representing hotel workers has set a strike deadline. The decision threatens major disruptions at more than a dozen resorts that could coincide with the Strip's inaugural Formula One races later this month. The Culinary Workers Union says that about 35,000 members whose contracts expired earlier this year could walk off the job. That'll happen if deals aren't reached by November 10th with MGM Resorts International, Caesars Entertainment, and Wynn Resorts. The deadline comes after months of negotiations over topics like pay, job security, and benefits. A walkout could affect some of the most recognizable resorts on the Strip. Wall Street roared higher today. There are hopes the Federal Reserve may finally be done with its market-rattling hikes to interest rates. The S&P 500 jumped 1.9% today. The Dow added 564 points, and the Nasdaq Composite climbed 1.8%. Stocks around the world leaped after the Federal Reserve late Wednesday hinted that a recent jump in Treasury yields may be acting like a rate hike substitute. The 10-year yield fell further today, relieving pressure on Wall Street. Reports on the U.S. economy also offered hope for momentum, pushing down on inflation. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Call us at 808-585-2955 or visit our website at veinclinicsofhawaii.com to schedule your consultation.